Here's your Storm Alert Weather 7 forecast.
I'm Storm Alert Weather 7 Chief Meteorologist Mark Schnackenberg. Clouds and rain move out the area this evening. Clouds will develop in the form of fog here later tonight. And it could be a little foggy in some locations as we get into the early morning hours, or late tonight, early morning tomorrow. After the fog thins out, sunshine. It's going to be hot, and it's definitely going to be humid. And that's going to be the same way as we head into Wednesday. But during the afternoon on Wednesday, there's a potential for some thunderstorms, and some of those could be strong to possibly severe. Now, the dew point temperatures were in the 70s today, and they'll be that way as we get into the next 2 days. A little bit more comfortable on Thursday, and then even more so as we get into Friday. And with the temperatures also a little bit cooler, the heat indices won't be as bad on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But upper 90s, middle to upper 90s, maybe near up around 100 here on Wednesday. Yeah, pretty hot and humid on the way for the next 2 days. After that, it gets a little bit better. No storms tonight. We've got a chance for a storm as we get into Tuesday night, but the chance on that looks pretty low, so not a concern as of this point. This is where we may have a bit more of an issue late in the afternoon on Wednesday. We'll have to see how this all plays out, and the timing and shower and thunderstorms are a possibility. And if we do get those thunderstorms here on Wednesday, some of those could possibly be severe. So as we head through the overnight, areas of fog will form after midnight. This is your fog during the morning hours here on Tuesday. This is 7 o'clock in the morning. That thins out by roughly 9, 10 o'clock, and plenty of sunshine for lunchtime and throughout the rest of the afternoon hours as things really start to heat up. As we get into the overnight, fairly quiet conditions, just the smallest chance of a shower thunderstorm, and it would come with this little area of cloudiness that moves across the region. Midnight, 1 o'clock, an isolated shower thunderstorm. Other than that, pretty quiet conditions during the overnight hours. Now here we are Wednesday morning, sunshine, lots of it through the day. As we get towards the later part of the afternoon, 4, 5 o'clock, we'll start to see some thunderstorms line up. This is where we'll have the storms develop, and then eventually they'll move eastward. So between 4 and 5 o'clock is when we'll see them in our western counties, and they'll move across the region and should be out of here by 9, 10 o'clock, and things will start to quiet down as we head into the overnight hours. So we'll keep an eye on that. That'll be the roughly timing of any thunderstorms. And then again, if we get those thunderstorms, some of those could be severe. 60s for overnight lows. We always tell you every summer, when you see the overnight lows in the 60s or in the 70s, very muggy conditions. And here's an example of that. 60s to about 70 degrees. Daytime highs 80s to close to 90. Little wind tomorrow as well, only 5 or 10 miles per hour. Here's your city-by-city forecast. Couple of storms. Again, a possibility on Wednesday late in the afternoon. Other chances from some showers and storms as we get into the day on Thursday. So with the overnight lows in the 60s and 70s, very muggy conditions. Now watch the overnight lows. They drop down into the 50s and 60s. A little less on the humidity. So some good news there. A little more comfortable conditions. Friday, some sunshine. Small chance for a shower here on Saturday. Otherwise, pretty quiet Friday through Monday. Temperatures 70s and 80s for highs, and overnight lows 50s to about 60.